Welcome to your 10-minute Pilates for your upper body. And we're focusing on the back today. Also back mobility as back strength, because most of our movements are in a forward motion. So a lot of us are kind of like hunched, rounded over, that kind of thing, which is not good for us. So you're going to sit. Now you can sit on a bit of a cushion or a block if need be. Grab your butt cheeks, pull them back so you're tilting the pelvis forward, and you're going to take the legs out just a little bit wider than hip width. Now if that feels like it's pulling on your back and it's really hard to sit upright, then you can use a block or a firm cushion. You don't want it too high, because the thing is you do want it working your back sitting upright. So sitting upright takes far more effort than slouching. That takes no effort at all. So sitting upright takes effort, so this will work your core. The more you sit upright, the more you feel your core working. Feet just a little bit wider than your hips. Now drop your pelvic floor muscles. Again, make sure you pull the butt cheeks back, tilt the pelvis forward. Drop your pelvic floor muscles. Imagine you're trying to draw your hip bones in towards each other, and pull the belly button to the spine. Now roll the shoulders back and down a couple of times. You want to keep the shoulder blades down, away from the ears, and head in line with the spine, so you've got perfect posture. Keep flexing your feet, so you're pulling your feet in towards you. And you're just going to take the arms out in front, palms facing each other. You're just going to inhale, raise the arms up, stretching up nice and tall. Exhale as you bring them down. Inhale, lift the arms up, hold for a second. And exhale as you lower down. So as you lift up, imagine lengthening through your spine, still sitting up nice and tall. Keep pulling the toes towards you. And so it takes far more effort. It's one of those exercises that looks really simple. It looks like you're not doing a lot. As I say, it takes far more effort to sit upright than it does to slouch. This time, you can inhale, just lift your right arm up. Then exhale, open it out. Reach back behind you. So you're looking at that arm, twisting. Inhale, reach the arm back up to vertical. Exhale, come back to center. Lift the left arm up. Inhale, lift it up. Look up towards that hand. Exhale, open it out. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, bring it back up. And exhale, bring it back out in front. Keep pulling that belly button in. Inhale, lift the arm. Exhale, make sure you're not tensing the shoulders. So drop the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Keep that spine nice and tall. Breathe in. And out. Twists are so good for you. You keep the thighs firm, pulling those toes towards you. The legs may start to fatigue, that's okay. So we're working the whole body, even though we're sitting. A lot of people, when we come to do sitting or floor work, a lot of people are like, oh, it's going to be really easy, yay! And they discover that actually it's not that easy. Awesome. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, pull the elbows down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring them back. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, pull the elbows wide. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the chest. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, float them down. Two more. Keep lifting up through the crown of the head. And your legs may be starting to fatigue. That's okay. You're not going to die of tired legs. One more. Down this time. Now lift the arms up. Bring your hands behind your head. Press the elbows wide. Still lifting nice and tall. Breathe in. As you breathe out, take a little twist. Just turning through your upper body. Elbows wide. Make sure you're not pulling on the head. Inhale back through center. Exhale, rotate the other way. I want you to imagine that you're grounded through your sit bones, and it's just the upper body that is moving. So you won't twist very far. That's okay. If you feel your legs shuffling like that, you're moving too much of the body. So your lower body wants to stay still. It's kind of just like your upper back. Keep pressing your head against your hands and keep drawing your elbows nice and wide. Again, it's a lot more challenging than it looks. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. One more each side, we're nearly there. So if you notice, I'm not twisting very far, but I can really feel the work. Then release the arms. If you're on a block, come down off the block. Now bring your feet or bring your sit bones right close to your feet, and make sure your feet are hip width and pointing forward, because if you're used to having your feet turn in or out, then it may feel like they're pointing forward. So make sure your feet are pointing forward. Bring yourself down onto your mat. Shoulders relaxed, and visualize your spine from your tailbone to the base of your skull. As you breathe in, tuck the tailbone under, so your bum is off the floor slightly. Your hip bones are pointing up towards your ribs. You're going to peel the spine off one little bit at a time. So you're going to exhale, start to peel the lower back, the mid back, the upper back, so you come to rest on your shoulders. Inhale again, lengthen your tailbone towards your knees. And as you come back down, imagine pressing down between the shoulder blades first, then through your ribs, then through your mid back where your belly button is, then your lower back, pelvis, tailbone touches down last. So inhale, tuck under, literally visualize your spine. Exhale, imagine peeling it off, one vertebrae at a time. As you're doing that, press down into your feet, press down into your arms and shoulders. Again, inhale, lengthen your tailbone towards your knees. Exhale, press down between the shoulder blades, down the ribs, then your mid back. So as you're pressing into your mid back, your tailbone is still tucked under. Then your lower back touches down, pelvis, tailbone last. Do that once more. So we're stretching and lengthening and mobilizing the muscles in the back of the body as well. Because you might be wondering, what has bridge pose got to do with your upper body? But it's mobilizing the muscles alongside your spine, the muscles that move and support your spine. So inhale, tuck under. Exhale, peel the spine off. Again, one vertebrae at a time. This time as you inhale, lengthen your tailbone, but reach your arms overhead. Don't worry if they don't touch the floor. And then exhale, try and come down. Again, one vertebrae at a time. Upper back, mid back, lower back, tailbone touches down last. When your tailbone touches, then bring your arms back down beside you. So inhale, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, peel the spine off. Imagine you're trying to make the spine longer each time. Inhale again, reach the arms overhead. Press into all four corners of your feet. Try and keep your arms straight. Then exhale again, press down between your shoulder blades. Notice how that might feel tight with the arms overhead. Press down into your ribs, down into your mid back, down into your lower back. Tailbone touches down last, then the arms overhead. Even I feel a little bit tight there as I'm trying to come down one vertebrae at a time with the arms overhead. That just shows that we need to do this exercise. We'll do it once more. Breathe in, tailbone tucks. Breathe out, start to peel the spine off the mat. Inhale, lengthen your tailbone, reach the arms. Try and keep the arms straight without tensing the shoulders. Then inhale again, press down between your shoulder blades. Try and press the back ribs into the floor, then the mid back, then the lower back, then the tailbone, then bring the arms down beside you. Then flip yourself over and come into a Sphinx pose. So your elbows are underneath your shoulders and you're pressing down into your arms, and imagine pulling the arms, the elbows towards you, Press your pubic bone into the floor. Lift your belly button away from the floor and looking slightly forward. Pointing your toes, you can imagine kicking the butt. Kicking the butt. You won't necessarily kick your butt, but as you try and kick your butt, keeping everything else nice and still. Exhale, kick. Inhale, down. Really point the toe and keep the rest of the body totally still. So keep lifting the belly button away from the floor, pressing your pubic bone down into the mat. Also good for stretching out the front of the thighs, which often get very tight with all the sitting we do. The front of the thighs get tight, everything gets tight from all the sitting that we do. Slide the shoulder blades away from your ears. And keep pulling the elbows towards you as if you're trying to draw your chest through your upper arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, take the arms out at right angles. And press your pubic bone into the floor. Tuck your chin in slightly. Inhale, shrug your shoulders around your ears. And exhale, slide them down as far as you can. So you might then have to readjust your arms, take them out a bit further, or to keep the shoulders away from the ears. And maybe take the legs out a little bit wider than hip width, and turn the thighs out slightly. So as if the heels are in, toes are slightly out. And you're going to inhale, lift your chest, just using your back muscles. So come up as far as you can, just using your back muscles. Hold for a second. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in again, and breathe out. Slowly start to come up as if you're peeling the spine off, straightening the arms, but without tensing the shoulders. Inhale again, relax the shoulders. If it's too much, take the arms out further. Then exhale, slowly come back down, all the way. Again, chin tucks in. Breathe in. Breathe out, just lift your chest. Get as far as you can, just using the muscles. Keep the thighs super firm. Breathe in again, shoulders relax. Breathe out, start to peel the spine off by pressing into the arms. And make sure as you come up, you're not tensing the shoulders. Inhale, relax the shoulders. Draw the chest forward, squeeze your tush even more. Exhale, imagine coming down. One vertebra at a time, just as we did in bridge pose, but just the other way up. Inhale, exhale, lift your chest, keep your chin, head in line with your spine. Breathe in again, breathe out, the rest of the way. Imagine your legs are an extension of your spine, so keep stretching through your toes. Again, as you come down, try to keep using your back muscles as much as your arms, or even more than your arms just kind of guiding you. Once more, inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades down. Exhale as you lift your chest, keep squeezing the shoulder blades together, stay here, inhale again, and exhale, coming up and peeling the spine off the mat. Breathe in again, drop the shoulders away from the ears, squeeze your tush, breathe out as you come back down, nice and slowly, nice and gently, all the way back down. And try and take your right arm out to the side, palm down. Turn your head to the left. Use your left hand and start to push yourself over as if you're going to roll over. Now you might not come very far. You might just bring that left knee up to the floor and stay here. Or you might take the foot behind you. Just stretch out your shoulders and across your chest. Taking a breath or two here. And after your next exhale, gently roll yourself back and take the left arm out. Turn your head to the right. Use your right hand. Relax your body as much as you can. Start to roll over, so you might just come here with a leg on the floor in front of you. That's okay. Or you might take that leg behind you. Just try and relax around your shoulders. It's quite a strong stretch, and it feels quite nice when you come out of it. Yeah, breathe here, nice deep breaths. And after your next exhale, gently release. Roll back. Bring your hands either side of your chest. Elbows glued to your ribs. Inhale, lift your belly, lift your hips like a little caterpillar. Exhale, reverse, press up, and then sit all the way back to your heels, arms outstretched, and feel the stretch in the muscles alongside your spine. When you're ready, you can stay longer if you wish. Curl yourself up to sitting. Awesome, well done. Give yourself a round of applause. So often I find, and my students find as well, that the exercises that look like they're going to be really easy are really not. Enjoy the rest of your day. Mwah.